Bobby back here in the Rover Pet Carrier. Hello there, guys.
Hello, I'm Kyle from Nelson-Rigg, and today I want to talk to you about the Rover Pet Carrier from the Route 1 luggage collection. The Rover is going to be the perfect way to carry your furry friend with you on your motorcycle if it weighs less than 20 pounds. This pet carrier is made of our industry-leading and proprietary Ultra Max material that is extremely UV resistant. That's going to mean that this bag is going to look just this great throughout the duration of your ownership. The material itself is extremely water resistant, so you have no fears of your pet getting soaked when using this bag on the back of your motorcycle. Now it can attach to just about anything with these 4 quick release straps, 1 in each corner, and the 2 sissy bar straps here on the back of the bag. We've had customers successfully use this carrier on the top of their tour pack, on luggage racks, on back seats. In addition to being water resistant, this bag has structure and it will hold its shape exactly like you see here. This is going to ensure that your pet is going to be securely and comfortably contained while you're traveling down the road. Now let's dig into some of the features and benefits of the Rover Pet Carrier that make it a fan favorite amongst those who take their furry friends with them out there on the road. One of the most common pieces of feedback that I get when out there talking with customers who use this bag on their motorcycle is the fact that it can easily be fully vented. We've got a large vent here on the top. We've got vents here on the side that allows our animal to stay cool when out there on the road. But then when they run into inclement weather, you can batten down the hatches, if you will, zip up the sides, close up the tops, and now their animal is protected from extreme inclement weather. Now, a feature of the bag is this piece on the side here, on both sides, that doesn't ever close. This is going to be a vent hole system that allows your animal to have proper air and ventilation and air circulation within inside the bag, even if it's fully closed. Again, the goal of the Rover Pet Carrier is to keep your furry friend safe, secure, and comfortable while you guys are both out on the road. The Route 1 Rover Pet Carrier measures 17 inches in length, 12 inches in width, and 15 inches in height. Another well-loved feature that we get comments on a lot is the pet porch here on the front of the Rover. For a lot of people that got stops and things of that nature, this offers their pet an opportunity to get a little bit more fresh air and room in the Rover Pet Carrier. Now make sure that you are in a secure location, not riding your motorcycle whenever the pet porch is deployed. Another feature of the pet porch is going to be the retractable screen here. You can actually pull this up and attach it to the top. That's going to give your lovely pet a great way to enter and exit the bag easily without having to go through the top. Now that we have the pet porch opened up, we can see this beautiful fleece-lined interior. Now a neat feature about this is that it's fully removable and machine washable. You can remove both the main base as well as the pet porch base. This is going to ensure that you have an easy time making sure that your pet and the Rover are nice and clean for wherever the journey takes you. Moving up to the top of the bag here, we have another vent type situation. This is a very, very popular part of the Rover Pet Carrier, and that's because it allows your pet to be able to stick its head out and take a look at the views that you're experiencing. Now we recommend that this mesh panel here on the top be securely closed while you're traveling down the road. But as soon as you're stopped, you can hit this zipper right here and have complete access to your pet. Your pet can come out, can say hello, but until you release the tether on the inside that we'll show you here in just a second, you can rest assured that your pet is safe and secure inside the Rover. Now touching on that security aspect, all of the external zippers of this Rover Pet Carrier have locking zippers. This allows you to be able to lock the 2 zipper pulls together, ensuring that no migration of these zippers can happen while you're traveling down the road. As touched upon earlier, here on the very top of the Rover, we have a storm flap that can be closed in case you happen to come across inclement weather, or if it's windy, dusty, or you want to make sure that your pet has less access to the outside elements. But when the weather is nice, you can simply open up this leather-like top, roll it back, and secure it with this hook and loop strap, securing it back and keeping it from flapping here on the top of the bag. Now very similar in form and function are going to be these side panels here. When it's hot, you can simply open them up, roll this side cover up, and secure it with the hook and loop. This is going to give your pet maximum ventilation when inside the Rover Pet Carrier. And then if the temperature or weather changes, you can simply release this side panel from the flap, hit your zipper. You can rest assured that your furry friend is going to be protected and safe from the elements. Now this dark gray piping looks great as an aesthetic piece of the bag, but in low light, fog, rain, or even nighttime situations, when headlights or overhead lights hit this piping, it really reflects bright and it really brings the bag to light. A safety feature that I really like on the Rover. Now when it comes to carrying your pet's necessities while out there on the road, the Rover Pet Carrier has 2 pockets, one on each side. These pockets are ample for collapsible water bowls, food bowls, for carrying extra food, and maybe even medical supplies with you that your pet could use while traveling with you on the motorcycle. When carrying the Rover Pet Carrier, when you get to your destination, we've got 2 handles, one here on either side of the Pet Carrier that allows you to easily lift, carry, and maneuver the bag. Another great feature is going to be the carry handle that we have concealed right here in the back of the Rover. We're going to deploy it. We're then going to bring the other 2 straps to the front side of the bag, clip them in. Once connected to the 2 front D-rings, you can now carry your Rover like a traditional duffel bag. And when not in use, you simply disconnect the front 2 D-rings and stow it into this convenient storage pocket here on the back of the carrier. Now moving to the inside of the bag, the first thing I really want to point out is the robust and rigid construction of this bag. We have pillars at all 4 corners that really allow this bag to hold its shape and be extremely rigid. The other rigid piece we have in the bag is the bottom down here. The base is going to allow you to set this on any luggage rack, any tour pack rack, any back seat, and the bottom of this bag is going to maintain its shape. This allows you to have great security when tying your straps down and giving it a nice secure pull, ensuring that this Rover Pet Carrier stays perfectly in place. So moving towards the bottom of the bag here, you're going to see a nice runner that goes all the way across the bottom. That's going to allow your pet to have freedom of movement one side to the other without being pinned to one side or even pinned to the center. This movement is a very talked about feature and benefit that we get feedback on when customers come to talk to us about the Rover and their pet and how much they enjoy it. Now permanently attached to this runner here at the bottom is a tether. This tether is adjustable so you can get the perfect amount of freedom for your particular pet. Now that tether has been designed to attach to your pet's harness. We recommend a harness for your pet. We do not recommend that the tether be attached to a traditional collar. So from the inside of the bag, you can see these permanently open vent holes that we have here on both sides of the bag. This is going to allow that your pet has proper ventilation when you're traveling down the road, even when this bag is completely closed and secure. Now that we've covered the features and benefits of the Rover Pet Carrier, let me show you just how easy it is to install this on your motorcycle. Like all the other bags here in the Route 1 Cruiser collection, the Rover Pet Carrier securely attaches to your motorcycle with 4 straps, one at each corner. And if your bike is equipped with a sissy bar or passenger backrest, we've got 2 hook and loop straps here on the back that provide extra security. The first step in this process is going to be to release these 2 straps, slide the bag over the sissy bar, and then pull them tight. Now you're going to notice that both of these straps secure tightly in 2 different directions. That's going to give you even pull from either side. Now that the bag is attached where we want it, we're going to come over here and hit each of our quick release buckles. We're going to run these straps down and around the frame of the motorcycle and then connect them back into the quick release buckle. We're going to repeat that process at all 4 corners. Now that we have all 4 corners attached, we're going to go ahead and pull evenly at each of the 4 corners, making sure this bag is nice and secure. Now that the bag is securely in place, we're going to take our excess web strap here and we're going to roll it onto itself and tuck it into either of our 2 elastic strap keepers. This one here on the bottom is the one that I choose because it allows me to quickly disconnect and reconnect the bag without having to do much adjustment. The other way that you can do it is you can roll this strap back on itself and then tuck it into the upper elastic strap keeper here. This is going to give you a nice, secure place to store your extra strap, and it covers up that quick release buckle, making that connection a little bit less obvious to those passing by. You're going to want to make sure that the bag is properly secured to the bike before putting your pet into the carrier. The Rover Pet Carrier can also be easily attached to the top of a Tour Pack trunk rack. The bag fits perfectly right up here at the top. We're going to take each of our quick release buckles that we find at each of the four corners. We're going to wrap them around the rack and come back up to the quick release. We're going to repeat this step at all four corners. With all four straps run through the rack, we're going to go ahead and make sure we pull them nice and tight, making sure the bag is secure. Once our bag is mounted, we're going to take our excess web strap here, we're going to roll it back on itself, and as we mentioned earlier, there are two different ways that you can secure the web strap. You can come down just like this to the lower elastic strap keeper, or we can roll it up and tuck it into the upper elastic strap keeper. Just depends on the style that you're looking to have on your ride. Now please note, installation of this bag should not be attempted while your pet is inside. And there you have it, the features and benefits of the Rover Pet Carrier in the Route 1 Cruiser Collection. If you have any questions about the Rover Pet Carrier, please leave a comment down below or reach out to us and we'll be happy to answer any question that you have. Thank you so much for watching today. We really appreciate you. Until next time, take care and ride safe out there.